one in a kind. One of a kind. I don't know if it's
One of a kind, though.
guy the guy they finish work. You know, when you go you will get something for mind, somebody will help you actualize that.
Actually.
It's the movies. Sundays, 8 p.m. on Nigeria Info 95.1.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
Shell, yo, Don Smith.
Cinematic world of movies.
Any questions?
I believe any questions you should be asking now is, did I watch the last episode of Solo Leveling? And the answer is freaking yeah. Anyways, it's the movie, guys, and I'm the man with no name.
I'm Focus, the Batman, and thank you for joining us on this sweet Sunday evening as we bring you your cinematic world of movies and TV alike.
To be a part of the show is very simple. You need to join us on YouTube and Instagram. It's Popcorn and Reels, one word. We are live. So you can be a part of the show, and also on WhatsApp, you can send in your messages on 080-999-30137. Your messages, calls, okay, yes, of course, voice notes. We'll be taking them on WhatsApp. So yes, join in on the show, the excitement, because it's 360.
Yes, you know how we do. We'll bring you all the things that dropped this week and also the things that dropped last week. We have cinematic movie gist for you and also box office, and also we have a list of some of the things that dropped on digital, just in case you want to stream or download. So it is easy and peasy. Just join us on the show and we will bring you all your cinematic happenings.
Before we jump straight into the cinematic happenings and of course what came out last week, I should remind you, for anime lovers, that of course My Hero Academia, You Are Next, the movie 4 is out. It came out on Friday, and that is one of the biggest news. And also we have more news on Avatar. We're talking about the Avatar states, the airbenders and the other elemental benders. Well, Korra is still on the front burner because she's receiving basbos left, right, center. But then again, we still have the box office, which we'll be giving you later in the day. So yes, be a part of the show. Your calls, messages, and the likes is what we'll be taking today.
Okay, starting off with all the things that dropped this week. Not to go too far, as we have a movie, a Stephen King adaptation called The Monkey. Now, The Monkey is being written and directed by the same person that wrote and directed Longlegs. So it's something I'm looking forward to, because Longlegs was easily a beautiful horror movie. So The Monkey dropped, and it has this. It's like this. It's a horror meets Final Destination kind of movie where certain kind of deaths are designed based on some occurrences where, okay, one remote fall on top one book, the book now kind of this. So it's something I want to see. So The Monkey dropped this week. And next on our list, we have Daisy Ridley in this one called The Cleaner, and is directed by the same person who gave us one of the best James Bond movie, which is Martin Campbell. And this one is called The Cleaner. Yes, it's an action-packed movie, of course, from The Cleaner. Now, I mean, when you hear a movie like The Cleaner,
there's an assassin.
It's supposed to sound like a Jason Statham kind of movie.
Actually,
I don't know if you saw that video where they say Jason Statham is the working man. The beekeeper, the Italian job.
No, he wasn't an Italian job. The transporter.
He was in the Italian job now.
Which part of Italian?
Wasn't in the Italian job?
No, he was. No, he was not.
He was not. You sure?
Jason Statham was not in Italian job now.
You sure?
He wasn't in Italian job.
I go check.
He wasn't in Italian job.
He wasn't.
He's transporter that he was.
I know transporter. I'm not saying.
He's a working man, a beekeeper. He's a transporter. He was
in Italian job now.
Was he the bad guy in Italian
No,
job?
he was one of the people that. Yes, I remember when they had to make those cars heavy. When they had to
that means this guy is a working man. Oh.
He has a movie coming out called The Working Man.
Wow.
So yes, and then we have The Unbreakable Boy, and then a third season of Jack Reacher started, and Amazon was kind enough to start us off with 3 episodes the way they did for Invincible.
No wonder.
Yes, so Reacher season 3, yes, Alan Rickson is back in this one, and then we finally had the 5th episode for season 3 of Invincible, which kind of felt like a filler episode though, but it was still entertaining nonetheless. Yeah,
that means I have a lot to catch up on.
Even me this week I did not watch anything it's been crazy. So those are all the things that dropped this week. Now for last week, last week was a little bit packed with stuff from Captain America, Brave New World, the Maya Stella and Aya Taylor-Joy movie called The Gorge. Then we had Paddington in Peru. We had Bridget Jones, Mad About a Boy. We also had the animated The Witcher, Siren of the Deep. Then we had the final part of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3. And then also Invincible Season 3 Episode 5. So those are the things that dropped last week. And if you are in for some, streaming and some HD stuff, Mufasa the Lion King
has finally dropped.
Finally dropped. So you can
talk about my brother.
If it didn't, my brother.
I chopped my meat off my brother, and he carried my waiting the record in plantain run. When we shall, people's brothers are there.
And then Jack Quaid comes in this movie called Companion. It's supposed to be about this robot, this AI robot that it's a companion, but nobody knows the robot until something started happening and then it becomes bloody. Then we had the animated movie called Dog Man, and then also The Brutalist also dropped this week for your streaming and HD if you want to get
now, knowing that this week Sha also had My Hero Academia, the movie 4, which is called You Are Next, and then Solo Leveling, the latest episode just dropped, where we almost had our protagonist. They nearly kill him. He chopped better beating. Even with the army, they beat Shaggy, come up for him body. But yeah, he still came out on top, of course, he's the protagonist. But like, the episode was mad. And then the studio that animated this episode, there was no disappointments, basically. Like, the community is really, really proud of this moment. But yeah, they say the next episodes that are coming are mad. So yeah.
So join us. Our WhatsApp number is 0809-993-0137. You can send a 1-minute voice note just in case you are tired to text. And don't forget, we're live on Popcorn and Reels on Instagram and Popcorn and Reels on YouTube. So you can see us live on there. We're also already seeing. So there was a question I wanted to ask last week, but last week was packed with a lot of stuff. And I was thinking, should we also talk about it this week, or should we just leave it for when it really matters in terms of Invincible Season 3? Because there was a question me and Oba were talking about, and we're asking, who do you think is stronger between Mark and Oliver? But that's a topic we're going to treat another time. But for right now, just keep your ears glued as we talk some cinematic world of movies. As Josh from Kubwa right now is saying, for Solo Leveling, I'm waiting for the dubbed version. I can't have my ass turning on its own.
Which ones are waiting for the dubbed version? Is it that you don't know that there are a lot of sites where you can watch Solo Leveling, like you can stream, you can download?
Let him wait for dub. Even me, I'm waiting for dub. I don't want.
Okay, you are waiting for dub version, not
yes,
okay. Exactly. So you wait till the season is done now. That's what you wait for now.
And then he said, Invincible, episode 4 and 5, mind blowing. That's what Josh from Kuba is saying. Then fantastic evening, guys. Franklin, General of the Armies of the Outworld and Prince of the Subterranean Realms. So last week, I decided to go back in time to polish my memory on some teary African movies, and I saw Sometimes in April, Blood Diamond, Beast of No Nation, Johnny Mad Dog, and Hotel Rwanda.
So in all this, you did not even think about looking for Conspiracy, the one that they sang, Iyeme, oh Iyeme.
He said, guys, it was such an emotional week seeing all these movies. Idris Alba in Sometimes in April forever got my respect. And my boy, Agu in Beast of
No Nation.
He did justice to that role. Shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio in Blood Diamond. Okay.
Well, the reason why I say I need to talk about Conspiracy, remember that this lady of blessed memory, Onyeka Owenu, was in that. Was it Conspiracy? Or there was another one again that she was in. That her 2 sons left her because of that. All those movies you will cry, but that Iyeme own. Iyeme oh Iyeme, Iyeme oh Iyeme. In this life you reap what you sow. Iyeme oh Iyeme. There is nobody. Anyway, these Gen Zs, they cannot relate. They cannot but let's just move on. They cannot.
So whatever you want to talk about in terms of the movies we'll be talking about today and all the things you've also watched this week, you can join us on the show. Remember, WhatsApp is 0809-993-0137. We'll be going to pay some bills real quick, so be part of the show. Get your friends and family and your enemies also to be part of the show.
Yeah, because if you get your enemies, you can recommend musicals for them. You
Yes,
understand?
yes, use it
Like
to torture
Cats
them.
and what's the other one that made a lot of money?
Wicked. Yes,
So be a
you can
wicked
to them.
I recommend musical. Then if anybody asks you who sent you, tell them it's Chinatu, not us. You understand? So we have more people to hate. Bye bye.
Guy.
Oh, yeah, no, bye bye. I beg, regards to the family. Okay. Oh my.
I don't drop weight. You see my neck carry.
It's a celebration of taste. Enjoy Teaser's apple flavor, refreshing, crisp garden freshness in every drop. Teaser's orange flavor, pure bliss, like sunshine in a bottle. And Teaser's lime and lemon flavor, an electrifying combination, a thrill ride in every sip. Whatever your mood, get a bottle of Teaser's. So, what's your choice? Grab a Teaser today and let the fun begin. Enjoy responsibly. Teasers is for those 18 and older. Teasers, the fun never ends. Abuja, our mic is always on. That's why we give you the microphone to take your business to a higher level. Get your branding to a household name in Abuja and beyond. Call our sales executive, John, 080-999-30141. Joy, 080-9597-5569. Let's get your business on the radio and be heard.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info 95.1.
Yeah, when we say we are back, we don't go too far. We are always around the corner. You can be part of the show watching us live on YouTube. Popcorn and Reels is the YouTube handle, is one word, POPCORNANDREELS. It's one word together, Popcorn and Reels, and you can see our channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, because you can't enjoy this entertainment only by yourself. Nahaba, call people. Any which ways, guys, we're still talking about what is in for you, and now we're jumping straight into movie news.
Okay, starting off with Dean DeBoer, who was the animator director for the movie How to Train Your Dragon back in 2010. You know they are making a live action remake right now, and I don't know why they keep calling it live action, because it's more CG hybrid than totally live action. Because I mean, if you bring Dragon and Henry Dragon, will say okay.
Then that one is live action.
Same thing with like, because he said Dean DeBoer said he felt like a hypocrite making the live action of How to Train Your Dragon, because live action remakes are often disappointing replacement for the animated movie. Now he made an example of The Lion King. He said, but then I also thought I don't want to watch someone else do it. So if they are gonna do it, I want to be involved, and I respect coming from that angle. Because if you say no, we will not do it, they'll just find somebody else and say, Alpha, you feel direct this thing. If you run, I can't run now. This is this guy. So I understand why he would rather be involved than to just allow somebody else just do it, since he directed the original back in 2010. Now, SpongeBob has become the longest running animated children's TV ever, surpassing Arthur. Now, when this news dropped, a lot of people were saying, what of The Simpsons? Isn't The Simpsons also a children's TV?
Well, it is not.
Then I said, no, The Simpsons appeals to children, but it is not designed for children. It is not a children's cartoon, and that's the reason why SpongeBob has become the longest running animated children's TV series ever. Now, for those of you who are Jason Momoa fans, who enjoyed him in Dune, the first part, before you watch, right now his character Duncan Idaho is coming back as Jason Momoa will return in the new Dune Messiah movie. So yes, you can look forward to that.
So the question a lot of people were asking is, didn't his character murder?
Yeah, but in the book he was resurrected as a clone. Was he resurrected or a clone version was made of him? I can't really remember. So yes, you get to see Jason Momoa in the third installment of the Denis Villeneuve movie called Dune Messiah. Now, new on the list, a new Avatar: The Last Airbender sequel series called Avatar 7 Haven is in the works at Nickelodeon. Now, it is said that it will consist of 26 half-hour episodes for over 2 seasons, and then we'll follow earth-bending twins after the world-shattering disaster where one discovers she is the new Avatar after Korra. Not to say anything, the last Avatar wasn't well received, and she had many bashing. Whether it was because she was a woman,
no.
Whether
so
because
a lot of people have clarified that idea that Korra was receiving bashing because she was a woman. No,
she did receive. She did. I remember when it started in 2016. Or what year was that? It did receive small bash, like where a lot of people on Twitter they were saying, how can a woman save the world? And others and nobody people were like, no, now what can you? And then that quickly died. And then to now make it more bashing. She was not an LGBT
LGBT queen.
She was not an LGBT queen, and then she now ended the Avatar cycle. So
like the bashing, and then it was that she was too what's that word? She was just everywhere. Now she made the Avatar state rubbish. You know, but when they said the avatars enter the Avatar state, even the villains will be scared. But the first person she fought in the Avatar state mended shaking out of her body. And people were like, what is this? What? Oh. And then all the problems she entered, she put herself inside.
So, a new Avatar sequel series will be coming soon. And I'm glad to have, I keep forgetting his name, Rufio, the guy who voiced Prince Zuko. And he's said to be part of this new Avatar that is coming. So yeah, let's look out for that.
Let's look forward to it. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it because the story seems interesting, like twins, but one of them is the Avatar, while the other isn't. Like, I'm wondering what the dynamics will be, and the fact that they said this is coming in an era of turmoil. Of course, we know that it's Korra that puts the turmoil.
It's all that thing, that twin thing where one person has power, the other doesn't.
So jealousy will
enter. Then one thing will not happen. They will not say, okay.
They will not do family.
No. They will not say, okay, maybe this person's something happened to this person, and the person can access the Avatar state or something. But these other twins, they have the same genetics, so they can easily just transfer the power to this person. I know that one will happen because twin.
Well,
now, next on our news, because when we heard there was a spin-off coming for this show, we're like, do they really need it and all that? But right now, the first season has ended, and a lot of people were like, well, it wasn't bad as they expected it to be. And right now, a season 2 has already been renewed, and because of this, now I'm thinking of going to watch season 1.
Which season?
As the Young Sheldon sequel series, Georgie and Mandy First Marriage has been renewed for a second season, and some people actually said it's actually funny. It's actually fun, and I understand that because I remember when a sequel series for Young Sheldon was announced, I was like, no, now it will not. But then 7 seasons, it was. So let me see how this will go. I'll try and see the first season because some people said it had that their struggle of them dealing with
the dynamics of
and then
the
the father came back. Not like he died, but this happened like before his demise, before he died of a heart attack. So there was a picture I saw. I said, so I've gotten his name, returned for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. So yes.
Oh, we've not seen the season 1. Where is the season 1?
He did.
You'll find it now.
He did where he
did. He did there.
You know, I never said there. You never did.
So now get where when I the final.
Yes.
So
I'm sure
the last episode we will just go.
Please, where you did there? I beg.
Wow, we wanna find.
So I'll see. I'll try and check it out.
I brought my flash.
Okay, so something happened this week that a lot of people were like, "Oh God, finally, it is finally over." As Amazon officially gains creative control of the James Bond franchise in a new joint venture deal. And this happened because Barbara Broccoli and Michael J. Wilson, who have been producing all James Bond movie, they own the estate of James Bond. This thing, I said they will remain as co-owners of Bond, but they are stepping back to focus on other projects. Now, when this happened, guess what happened next? Jeff Bezos, who happened to be the owner of Amazon, went on Twitter and started asking audience who they want to be their new James
hey,
Bond. And of course, the list that was loaded was Henry Cavill. Everybody was like Henry Cavill.
Well,
Give it to Henry Cavill. They now started doing fan art, bringing his posture and his posters from the man with Uncle. They're like,
the man from Uncle.
The man from Uncle. And
then
then
Uncle or UNCL.
The man from Uncle.
We no one care UNCL.
UNCL.
Yes, they were calling it UNCLE, but the title of the movie is The Man from Uncle.
Did you study English? You listen to me. I am the one with masters.
I'm the one with the mic. You get the pronunciation.
So,
I
but
get off your mic.
Listening to this, who would you want to be your
next James Bond?
James Bond.
Is that an argument? Are we asking?
Because right now,
yeah, that's a big question.
Because Barbara Broccoli and Michael J. Wilson actually sat down with Aaron Taylor. What's that his name again? The guy that did Craven the Hunter.
Yeah. Oh no, hell no.
Which one? Hell no. Is it that you did not like? Is it because you did not like Craven the Hunter?
Aaron Taylor Johnson. What? He's British first of all.
He's British. He has the looks too.
Yes.
So weird.
He has the looks.
He has the looks.
He has the looks.
Which one is the looks?
There is a cheesy figure that they are looking for.
And what?
He has
and
it.
he has
and
it.
Henry Cavill does not have
And
it.
we are not comparing him to Henry
We're not
Cavill.
saying no.
We are talking about.
Henry Cavill's buttocks. Well fitted.
What he call? Oh God.
He gives the James Bond vibe.
So there was I think I said it last week. There was also an audition tape for Anthony Starr, Rupert Friend, Henry Cavill, and Sam Worthington, who all auditioned for James Bond before using the line before I went to Daniel Craig, using the line from GoldenEye, the Pierce Brosnan's GoldenEye, where give me a vodka martini, shaken not stirred, and what would you like to have? And you are Bond.
My name is Bond.
See, everybody said it the way this guy said it, the way Pierce Brosnan said it. The name's Bond, James Bond. But Henry Cavill alone didn't say the name. He just said, and you are Bond. James Bond. I'm like, give it to this man already. So that's the news for.
Well, let's fingers crossed too. I don't know who you are rooting for, but guys, I don't think a black person should be in the discussion for a James Bond.
Yes, it shouldn't be.
See, let's leave things the way they are. Let's not try and colorize or try to bring in race.
Updating your phones.
No, it's not about updating.
Wait, okay, tomorrow night they wake up and say we have decided to cast Ryan Gosling as the new Black Panther. You will not talk.
Will you talk? If the storyline is that the Black Panther gave birth to a child in abroad.
We lost our beloved Chadwick Boseman, and then this is where they want to go to find.
They want to go with a white Black Panther. How do you think the spirit of the Black Panther
will get into him?
Exactly, it's the same thing.
The same thing with some characters like James Bond, like Superman.
It's like you saying that the next James Bond should be a woman too. These things can't work.
For you,
it will not work.
It will not work.
It will not work. It's not.
It will not work. It's not about
masculinity.
But it will not just.
It will not work.
When they did Ocean's 8, what was the reception?
it was nice. Now you don't like her.
Now, no, it was a nonsense.
If we don't like what's gonna happen, why didn't they continue?
They did.
They did not.
To the fact that they are rebooting, they are doing a new Ocean's 11.
In order to wipe people's memory, you're there. My brother, forget this thing.
Okay, Christy from QJ said, good evening, guys. Please, can I get films that are not animated? Because I always watch movies with my husband who does not like animated movie. He is in the old school group who believes animated movie are for children. Christy, do you know what you can do for us? Throw that your husband away.
Don't do that. It's still on the issue of toxic masculinity. You
know the funny thing? This isn't really about even old school. So there was a girl I met back in school in 2010, and we were vibing. We were vibing. Things was going well. I like her. She liked me. And then she now saw me watching. It was it was not. It was a Mega Mind I was watching.
Yeah, you're watching Mega Mind.
She now said, "Why am I watching cartoon? Cartoon is meant for kids." And I said, "No, it's not meant for." That's how this girl stopped talking to me.
I think your emotion just died inside.
Actually, the two things happen. It will be the two things. It's just like somebody now meeting me and be like, "Oh, Bluetooth, I like you, but this one that you're watching anime. I have officially unliked you." That's just basically what.
My feelings for you just die.
It will just die.
You know what? I'm a witness to that.
Yeah. You understand? So, there are some things that are mutually exclusive. You cannot tell me that what I enjoy as entertainment is what you see as childish.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoys what they enjoy. I know a lot of people who don't watch football. I know a lot of people who don't watch anime. Good and fine, enjoy what you enjoy, but you cannot.
But I just like me now, I don't watch football, and somehow I now fall in love with someone that watches or loves watching football.
And you can enjoy the person can enjoy their football. You enjoy what you enjoy now. You must not enjoy what the person
No,
enjoys.
but you've been that was how you've dragged your wife into this anime thing.
No, she has never complained that she does not like
because
anime.
even before meeting you, she didn't like anime. So
No,
who said that?
no,
That was my friend. So moving on.
No. So let me explain the dynamics, yeah.
You know, I know her best friend. I can just call her.
You can call the best friend. You can call it. See, funny enough, I and my wife, we won't have an inside joke concerning this anime thing, but that joke is rated 18. But let's just continue.
Okay.
You are not up to 18, so that's where the problem is.
So on to our next news. I don't know how big Extraction has become for it to now wanting to have a spin-off series.
Oh,
yes,
God.
an Extraction spin-off series is in the works at Netflix, and it's going to star Omar Sy as the lead. Omar Sy, of course, did Lupin. Remember Lupin?
The black guy,
yes.
the black French guy.
Yes.
No, that man mouth too big.
It's not his mouth. It's actually this one. I are now multi-shaming him. It's actually his nose. It's actually his
Oh,
nose.
his nose and his mouth is too
So
wide.
he's French.
This is
Yes.
face shaming.
No.
Why people doing like this?
I can't put him in doing Extraction.
But his action, he does action now.
No, I like him in that spy thing. He works for him.
What if the spin-off of Extraction is
Wait,
going to be that spy
what
thing?
was the recent movie that he was in?
The Killer?
The Killer. So I liked how he was in The Killer. That girl made rubbish of him. I liked The Killer with him in it.
The one where after the 444 with the girl, he now did
like it was
Yes.
there. So I liked him there, but
way.
I don't think he will be a.
No, not that.
He will be a fit in
What
Extraction.
happened to our guy Hemsworth?
No, he can't act the
This
series.
is a spin-off.
Series.
What
It's a
happened to-
spin-off series.
You
You cannot spin him into.
You cannot spin him
I know,
into
you
a
can
spin-off.
spin him. Let the two worlds now collided, and then
It was fun.
Yes, somehow.
No,
How about
let them look for.
This is the change.
Let
thing
them
we're talking about.
let them bring somebody up and make the person an
Action star.
an action star. Yes.
Well, not Aaron Pierre though, because I don't know. Just that Ridge movie was so dry. I just realized.
How was that movie?
How was
See,
that? So
now-
so the reason why Chinatu
Is that the escalation?
is the de-escalation that is Chinatu's problem.
No.
The fact that somebody is seeing potential violence and is deciding
Baba
to take the area
Baba
of
took
peace.
on a whole police squad.
That
He
he would
no
have
kill
killed
them.
at the third
That's the
scene.
thing. Let me-
He would have ended them. What
And that's
was that?
and that's where your problem lies.
Hi. So dull. Even I don't want. I have Mufasa. I never see watch it because in my mind, oh God, I'm not hearing this guy's voice again. You are reminding. I have deleted it from my drive. I don't want to watch that. You see, what do you name again? Hackney Ridge.
Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge. Meanwhile, man with no name, I finally saw Hacksaw Ridge,
Okay.
and I tried so much.
Not to cry. I told you, man, you would like it.
And yes, I succeeded in not crying because I wanted to prove a point that I did not cry. But
That's the thing. Even if you cry now, we're not gonna know.
No,
Yeah,
I
because
cried.
it's your word against your tears. But
I don't cry, but that was bravely
it's
stupid.
a touching
See that
movie.
last part? What are you waiting for?
You are waiting
We're
for
waiting
him
for
to finish
Desmond Down to
praying.
finish praying.
Yes,
Now,
God, it was.
He
Mama,
earned the
that is
respect.
see.
He
That is
earned
how. That's one thing I appreciate that movie for a while. That's how you can tell a faith-based story, but that will resonate with
Yes.
everybody. Do
Yes.
not put it in everybody's face.
Thank you.
Oh, you are doing this
Like God's not
religion
there
thing.
that I saw
God do
recently.
this thing. Jesus
Well,
Christ,
but
Muhammad do.
wait,
Put it-
but
put,
that's the thing. Yeah.
Portray faith in a very beautiful
Relatable
way.
Yes.
manner.
In a way that even me, I feel I like the way this guy do.
Yes.
I can do it also. Like simple, beautiful. Baba said, I will not use gun, and he did not. Even when he had to hold the gun, when Vince Vaughn said, don't you think it's a little too late for that? Inshallah said, maybe I don't want to use the gun, do anything.
Yes,
I kill. I want to
just
save
drag
you. You need to people they
I
right.
understand. But
People
it
they
was
write
quite
and people
annoying.
they act
The very
Because
beginning
see,
was annoying. Yeah?
Why was it annoying?
because of his father.
No, oh my God, that the fact I even respect past like God, I just loved the way he acted that whole cut scene. But that kind of training now, just the same way he held the gun to save the guy. You for just hold the gun for training to avoid all those serere. You were not going to kill
He was in
anybody.
a life and death mission. That was the only reason why, and it was the only thing he had to use that gun for.
Yes,
Mhm.
So, oh,
in the training, it was not
your
a-
faith twist.
In
The
the
training,
faith,
he
no,
went
No,
to
he
the
did not
platform.
use the gun.
He said using, he no
He
use
did
the
not
gun.
use
He
the
never
gun to
fired the
kill. He
gun.
never fired
Yes.
the gun.
Uh-huh.
So the training was using to fire his.
Yes, now training, you fire the gun now.
Yes, you go fire gun for training now.
Yes, now, but he didn't kill anybody.
He
But
know
you are
me, but he
firing
still
the
fire.
gun.
He go still
It
fire.
was just very stupid of
He was
him.
not stupid.
And
You
this
see the
was-
problem. Why
It's
you
standing-
don't? Why is it that you just like violence? Why?
The guy just cried.
For person that likes violence like this, you and you know speed fight.
I know, that's my annoyance. That's my only annoyance.
We have a lot of messages.
Woodpecker all the way from Guarimpa said, "Good evening, all. The new James Bond can be African. Even RMD is the new
Bam.
Jesus Christ star, not a lady."
No,
In
that's
Nigeria.
that's Cynthia Erivo. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
so yeah, that's Cynthia Erivo in one. Is it in well?
It's a new Super Bowl presentation, something they are doing, and it's quite shocking that Cynthia Erivo would take that role to play Jesus Christ. First of all,
With a molo.
with
Somebody
a
need to slap her from back of head.
no, don't do that. Don't do that about my baby. Don't do
I
that
should
about.
not be pastor. Just do the unbox swap.
Don't do that. First of all, my Jesus is not wicked. You just finished acting wicked, so calm down. And then I didn't want to argue this on social media to say Jesus is a man. So why is a woman? Because I mean,
But he's a man.
So
last
wait.
few
He's
days,
a God.
So
the
wait,
last day
wait,
now,
hold on,
just
hold on,
Jesus
hold
was
on, hold on,
from
hold
the
on.
place. Oh.
Hold on. In order not to downplay this religious discussion, yeah, you see the idea of appropriation now. It's the same thing with James Bond.
James Bond.
This is the same discussion we are having now that I'm going to relate
That
to the
is why I
idea of
told
James
you
Bond.
I'm quite open and progressive that
So
Cynthia
now,
Erivo would act this, but I don't want it for her. Not because
so
of,
you are looking for another person.
So another person should do it.
No, what I'm saying is she would not give me that Jesus Christ vibe. If they tell me another black woman will do it and I look, okay, this person can pull it off. I just feel she cannot pull it off.
So you are
It's not
progressive
about-
enough to see anybody play any role they feel like they can play. That's what you're trying to say.
I mean, we saw what's the one that they played on the whole story of Jesus Christ and his the one I told.
I know what you're talking about.
Hey,
But Shay,
and
you
it
know,
was-
the only movie that there was a twist that
Is it the
people.
one that he was gay?
No, I know that one.
So
Okay,
wait, the only movie that I think that the twist that people really appreciated was that Frog Prince on, where instead of the princess kissing the frog and then the frog now changed to a prince, they both changed to a frog.
Yes.
Well,
That was the only animation that had that twist that people were like, okay, this is good. And Shrek.
Shrek.
And
Yeah.
Shrek.
When
All
he kissed
that
the
that
other-
they've tried to do did
these,
not work
These are
well.
all fictional stories.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, this is a very sensitive issue. This is
Well,
real life.
let's
This is
leave
about people's religion.
let's leave
Cynthia
sensitivities.
shouldn't have taken that role.
But you said another person can take it. Please let me
Yes.
sensitivity for where sensitivity is.
So Solomon all the way from Live Camp is saying, is that not Chinatu? I just listened to Wazobia a few minutes ago.
Yes, yeah, they
Nigeria
pay me.
Info, we hail thee. So yes, it's Chinatu. He's in the
Yeah,
cross.
he's cross carpeting and working 2 shifts.
Exactly.
He won't work
Christy
with
said,
one
but
salary.
guys, all films animated? Can we get non-animated movies? There are a lot of non-animated.
There are a lot of-
we spoke about The Gorge that dropped recently. Now we even spoke about the
Yeah, you should sit your husband down and start solo leveling. It's
And
non-animated.
oh my God, I know the perfect movie for you and your husband. I'm going to talk about it. It's called We Are Pregnant. You don't
So
see We Are
he's on
Pregnant.
Netflix now. He's on Netflix.
See God. You know what? Should I even start talking about
No, you can tell us what the synopsis is.
God. It's about these two best friends from small. Now one of them say, "Oh my God, I can't wait to be pregnant." They started off with, they're in this playground and they are practicing on how to push a baby.
Is it one with Amy
Amy,
Schumer?
yes, thank you.
Oh, I saw it. I just skipped it because the trailer was boring.
Hey, she now finally grew up. Her best friend, I can carry belly. So she was like, even at the first time they just went, "Oh, I'm pregnant." She was like, "What? No, how can you be pregnant? I want to be pregnant." So, but she no get husband, and her friend come get husband. So do you know what? She followed her
Okay,
friend.
he's kind of pregnant.
No, we are.
It's
No.
where
If it's
That kind-
if it's Amy Schumer, it's kind of
it's
pregnant.
kind of pregnant.
Eh.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
I saw it, but the trailer was not
See, you
giving.
go follow her friend. Go do dress testing. She now puts that bump, and then she loved it. She was like, "Oh my God!"
And she started to use and they tell
She
lie.
can't start to use and they work everywhere. So she had this double life where when she goes to her office, she remove it. Then the person she met in her pregnancy class, not oh my God.
So
And
she will they go pregnancy
I
class.
swear to God, everything
Yes,
that
in the trailer
Lord.
she was going to pregnancy class.
And then the
I
jokes
know
were
I
on
women they
point.
do now. Oh God, all this stuff.
Did you see? Let me tell you, one of those days she got into a train and sat down, and then the moment she sat down, What opposite the train, opposite, sorry, the eye. One woman and her daughter, they were there. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. You look so beautiful. Oh my God, pregnancy suits. So she was like, oh, thank you, oh, thank you. Immediately, this her 15 years old daughter now said, oh my God, mommy, I want to be pregnant too. So wait, I'm not done. The moment the daughter said that, then the mama can't look Amy can't do her like this, like give her the F4, like. Now guess what? Several scenes later, she got to the same train. The 15-year-old girl was not pregnant. You know what?
Okay, no, this sounds interesting.
Okay, I think I'll
go ahead to my
I
list.
didn't want
Go
to
on.
watch it.
I see every scene was just killing me. God, oh Lord. You see, more than seeing this film, I beg.
Josh from Kuba is saying Battle Beast just got what he's been looking for, and then he posted some spoilers. We are not going to look at it. Leave it. He said the most painful betrayal is usually from people you trust the most. If the man with no name is from Japan,
I don't understand what you're talking about.
You might be.
And good evening, guys. Happy Sunday. MC Bluetooth and Focus China 2. Well done work, guys. I watched Willow 2005. Is it 2005? Is it a nice movie? Still watch it yesterday. Willow 1988 film. I really like the film. Alpha Haggai from Katape.
No, so that 1988 one. Hello, you idiot. That's the one that is interesting.
The one they did on Disney Plus was last year, the last 2 years. So I don't know which one is of 2005. Anyway, so let's finish up with our movie.
Now I get the picture he sent. Japanese family found their son watching anime in English dub.
And they're gonna cry. No, you not call it the most painful
betrayal.
And usually for people you trust the most. Imagine a Japanese family. Their language is Japanese and everything. And
you see your son watching in English dub. No, but
he reached to cry.
He reached to cry, man. Anime is best enjoyed in Japanese. Seriously.
Okay, yes, for them, the family, not you. You speak English and you don't hear.
Yes, it's like imagine a Yoruba family now, a Yoruba family watching a Yoruba movie, and then the child is now watching this thing in Spanish.
I don't understand that.
So do you know the problem? Do you know the problem with this analogy?
I am not watching when they hear the Yoruba. I am not watching that movie, and probably I have an option of watching one that's
good. You see these options that you're having now. Can you remember the time that Chinatu complained about a movie that the dub version was not following the actions expressed?
Yes, that's
it is very hard for me to relate when I know that the actions I'm seeing and the voice I'm hearing, they correlate. Even for the ones I know that they got real voice actors. It's like you watching a Yoruba movie. Go on Netflix. Watch any Nigerian. Yes, exactly. So with that experience, I prefer watching it with the voice actors in Japanese and reading it. It's the same thing.
How are you managing your eye?
If you don't have eye coordination, it's not my problem now. Now I don't concern me. In
2008, Will Smith played a superhero called Hancock. And right now, he's saying that Hancock 2 is in the works and they plan to approach Zendaya for a role. Why?
No, be open. Don't why it. Be open.
Why? What happens to Charlize Theron?
Zendaya will be his daughter. You not know he has.
Hey, you never can tell because he was sleeping around in Hancock 1.
He was not sleeping around. He was just drinking.
He was just drinking. He did not sleep with anybody.
His house they shake. You don't forget.
Which scene?
Hancock.
He was with Charlize Theron now.
He wasn't sleeping around.
You don't know what the Zendaya is going to. Maybe now the daughter now he won't born now. You don't know. Maybe that's her role.
But he wasn't sleeping around because you say he was sleeping around.
He was sleeping around.
He was not.
He was.
Well, on benches and on streets.
I don't know why if you look at didn't join us for the show today, but I'm here to tell him that Severance is now the most watched Apple TV Plus show, passing Ted Lasso.
Are you serious?
What?
And I've still not seen Severance.
Severance, where annoying me, I delete for season 3.
And I've still not seen Severance.
Okay.
Hey, voila.
So, okay, maybe I'll give it another try, but it was just.
So when is the new Ted Lasso coming out? Oh yeah,
season 4. Yes, they're going to do one more season.
After that one more season, that's when they announced they are doing the spin-off now.
My mind is telling me that season will be sweet.
Well, that's what people thought about the season 3, but season 3 was good.
Anyway, talking about new seasons right now, Creature Commando season 2 has been put on a fast track in development, so that is going to happen very quickly.
Well,
And
this
then-
season one was good, yeah.
And then finally, Nizam 2 has become the highest grossing animated movie of all time, passing Inside Out 2. The film will soon become the first animated movie to pass $2 billion in a single month.
You know the crazy thing? I've actually seen this one. You know, I was thinking I had not seen it. I was saying, oh, I'll go and check it out. I didn't know that it was on Netflix. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I've even watched this before. Are you serious? So like the name didn't stick, but I can remember the animation. But when I watched it, I was like, oh, so this is it. Yeah, it's quite interesting.
Same thing that happened with Hacksaw Ridge. When I started, I was like, oh my god, I've seen this. Then I remembered why I didn't go through with it. It was in 2016, and I had a laptop.
And you were
Just
still
15
saving.
gig.
Wait, your laptop had
Your
15
laptop was 15 gig.
No. Like my data. So I
Oh.
downloaded a very poor.
Yeah, boot is shy.
Welcome back to your number one talk news and sports station.
Wow,
Why you get the tie here today? Don't be mad.
Oh, one key me. I just
Wow.
use this one to cover body. Now
Then
when the
off the AC now, or
If you update it for there,
or increase them now.
then you can't forget on and then you can't spoil console.
so now I just reduce them. So now
They
when
carry
Coke when they
them
catch
now.
me, when the Coke one reduce, now I can't tie them up. Coke was too much, even for car. Why they come today? I don't know what I just I just did throughout. I don't understand why I can't tie here. Didn't you have your Durac?
I had a bad
moments?
haircut. I had a reason for that.
It wasn't even about that. There was a time you had in this office when you were working in this office.
With a durag.
You had a cap moment. You had.
Because I've always had a face cap moment.
Ah!
Yes, now. Why you talking? I say
You
me.
can't get that in monkey cap moment. That's Aladdin cap moment. That
Oh
one I can't
yeah. Focus has had that Aladdin cap moments in university. Very stressful something.
Just change face for like
And the
2
thing
months.
is,
and
say,
waiting
you know, the focus get control for the middle of the head here. So yes, so you can't get
Ah.
so the thing will come rest for you like.
like
Voila, for who can feel rest for head. Even if you shake up, you know before. Voila, oh God, dude. Yeah, this one's really call me.
So you know this thing where they talk. One man will marry one girl.
Yeah, so
They
the
say
girl
you're
don't-
30 years old.
yeah, I say the girl don't come out talk say she be 30.
Nigeria Info 95.1.
Okay, guys, we're in the last lap of the show, and we asked the question: who would you like to see adorn the role of James Bond? But yeah, no responses. But then more messages are still falling in. Don't forget, you can be a part of the show on YouTube. Is at Popcorn and Reels, and on Instagram is also at Popcorn and Reels.
Talking about the last lap of the show right now, let's quickly take you into your cinematic box office to see what movies are trapping the money. And at number 8, we have Kiki Palmer and SZA in this movie called One of Them Days. It was number 8 last week, is now at number 10, and it's a decently entertaining movie because I have watched it. Now that made $1.4 million this weekend, and at number 9, new in the box office, we have The Unbreakable Boy, which is based on a true story that made $2.5 million this weekend. At number 8, last week's number 6, we have Aaron Pear as Mufasa in Mufasa the Lion King with $2.5 million. Now at number 7, last week's number 10, an Indian movie called Shavar. It made $2.6 million in the box office. At number 6, last week's number 3, what a drop, is Hot Eyes. At number 5, still number 5 last week, we have Niza 2. At number 4, the animated movie, which I am supposed to see this weekend, but adults will not make me watch out, is Dogman, because I was a fan of Dogman right from as a kid. And oh God, what?
Oh gosh, what?
Oh God, what?
don't worry, if I say it now, you can
Say it.
I can just go ahead.
Say it.
Go.
Say it. In our number 3, last week's number 2, we have Paddington in Peru with $6.5 million.
Hey!
You've seen it.
Oh, go ahead.
You say it's boring.
At number 2, new in the box office, we have The Monkey. It made $14.2 million this weekend. At number 1, even though it had a 61% drop in the second week of release, we have Anthony Mackie as Captain America in Captain America Brave New World. Now, Hideo Kojima, the person who made Metal Gear Solid and all that thing, said he didn't understand a lot of things in
Brave New World.
He said, okay, he knows that what did they call him? That Anthony Mackie was given the shield in Captain America.
But
right?
when did they start calling
But
him
when
Cap?
did they make him officially Captain America? He asked that question, and then a lot of other things. So now some people are now saying, you see, this is the problem. He said, I watched Captain America Brave New World in IMAX. I vaguely remember Sam receiving the shield in Endgame. But when did he officially become Cap? Is it because I haven't seen Falcon and the Winter Soldier? And what's this about the Avengers being reorganized? I'm also getting it mixed up with the Thunderbolt. Now, he's not the only one saying this, because a lot of people are saying Captain America Brave New World had a lot to juggle, and then it like kind of fumbled in a structure, because that means you have to watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you have to watch Captain America Endgame, you have to watch The Incredible Hulk 2008, and you have to watch The Eternals to understand why they are fighting for the Celestial that had an adamantium in it, and plenty things just jumbled inside it. But well, we are yet to see Captain America Brave New World, but you be sure now if we see her,
we will let you
we
know.
will come and tell you how it is. So Captain America Brave New World with $28.2 million, still sitting at number 1 in the box office. Okay, so we have Ify Logan. Oh, finally. Ify Logan finally showed us, say, hey guys, I'm just tuning in. What did I miss? Well,
you missed a lot.
I saw Richard season 3 and White Lotus season 2. Any recommendations for me? And he said, well, since Amazon has taken over the James Bond franchise, would love to see another British man take over. My pick is the Peaky Blinders star Tommy Shelby. I can't remember his name. His name is Cillian Murphy. And nah.
You said, I know you guys will disagree. Well, I mean, anybody can take the role minus a black person.
Nah. Cillian Murphy, brilliant British actor. But as James Bond, nah. Another person who would have been a great James Bond that his time had passed is Clive Owen.
Yes.
Shoot them up.
Shoot them up. See, Clive Owen is one actor.
Clive Owen is smooth. If he wears
suited, Shoot Them Up is actually my best movie with Clive Owen. That dude is good. But then, apart from Shoot Them Up, maybe just.
If you look at one thing you missed that I said in the news is Severance is now the most watched Apple TV show, surpassing Ted Lasso. So yes,
if you look at now, we pop something this night in order to celebrate.
I just want to read that in your face. So yeah, movie recommendation, guys. What have you seen this week, and what do you intend for people to go and watch?
Well, I will still say it, and I would just like to tell everybody that I succeeded. I told you people that I will co-opt 2 people, and I will make them watch season 1 of Solo Leveling. I succeeded this week. I had 2 people sit there in my house, and I tied them, and they sat down and they watched Solo Leveling 4 hours, 6 minutes. Yeah, season 1. They finished watching.
That will actually be a good pitch. So imagine this storyline, right? A guy who is being bullied by his peers for watching anime, right? Like he's bullied.
Who they bully who?
Wait, relax now. A guy is being bullied.
A
guy is being bullied for watching anime. You know, they mock him, they laugh, and all this. They now did maybe something. Maybe he bought a particular manga that is special to his heart that he saved all his money to buy. And then when he's going home to like read it exactly, he now gets accosted by these bullies. They call like maybe tear him or something. He now decided to like take his revenge. He got kidnap all the old bullies, come tie them, use a mechanical listen to hold their eyes, and then make them watch like all 70,000 episodes of the show.
Put them one piece.
So they now watch it. And then before you know, one by one, they start asking questions. And as they're asking questions, he's releasing them. They'll not be bantering. They're asking questions. No. Like, no, in this episode, remember he used this act. Imagine a story like that. It's just going to be a short dark comedy.
Yes,
but I think
it's going to be a beautiful.
A guy who was bullied.
I think I've already started casting people like Chinatu.
Yes.
Will be one of my cast.
That is a beautiful episode for. What's that?
Again?
Love,
Death and Robots.
Death and Robots.
Yes.
Thank you very much. But
I thought it was
because it's about anime, let me tell you a better storyline. So after, because he was being bullied, so one of those days he started crying and he was watching the anime.
He started crying.
And then one of the characters
now came out.
Yeah.
And then I told him, For every drop of tear that comes out, you can use the water to bath them and do. You know, it's a weird storyline. That's my problem with anime. I challenge you, Bluetooth. Tell me one anime with just a natural human plot.
So the reason why I might not be able to, a natural human plot, Haikyuu, is about volleyball.
Okay.
Haikyuu is about volleyball. Okay, so somebody who wants to be the best volleyball player, and he has a star that he has been watching for the longest. And the thing is, he's not tall enough to be like a spiker. So what is he now doing? He now becomes a spiker because he knows how to jump very high. So yes, Haikyuu, you should go check it out.
If you look and say, I know go still watch Solo Leveling now by force, why are you putting it in my face? Why are you putting it to my face?
You know the very funny thing, if you look at has double mouth, he will say he will not watch. On Twitter, he will say he will watch. He will not say, okay, let me watch one episode. If you look at, ooh, bye-bye.
Alright.
So, still talking movie recommendation before we wrap up as Skidado.
Solo Leveling.
Me? Are you waiting for me?
Yes. They are waiting for you.
I already give mine.
What did you give?
Kind of pregnant.
Kind of pregnant. Lord! Oh God, why am I missing my list? I had a list. It's just Big Bang Theory has refused
to leave the list.
I swear to God. I had a list. Omo. That film Enter. He Enter.
Which film?
Kind of pregnant.
Okay, I'll go and watch it. Sha, I mean, you have done once in your life you did do a very good recommendation for me, and I appreciated it. And that's Wicked Little Letters. Yes.
Meanwhile, I heard that platform now has a part 2.
A part 2, yes. Now nobody asked for it, and it was trash.
Hey.
I know watch them, but nobody spoke about it because how great platform was.
But platform, nobody also spoke about it that much too. Now
we did.
You
know, platform came out during the lockdown, so a lot of people didn't know. But man,
so I still haven't watched platform.
Oh, platform is one of the best movies ever made.
Trust me.
It talks about classism. People they write. It's crazy.
That's great.
Anyway, guys, this brings us to the end of the show, and
meanwhile, Adam Sandler did a stand-up comedy.
Yeah, comedy special.
And God, I was so disappointed.
You are the only one that is disappointed. So far, I heard people saying it is easily only because he did a memorial or something like that.
So maybe say me because I never finished up. I was having a bad night when I started this. And then I was like, what the hell? Why are you singing now?
Okay, this message is saying, focus, I just see the trailer of Dog Man. Okay? And then watch the movie. It's out for streaming and download. Okay, so there are some messages.
Who don't see the Brutalist?
Can you read?
Nobody saying anything about the
I've
Brutalist.
not seen it yet now. Look, there's a message on our YouTube. Can you read it? A bit small.
Okay, it's very small. It's small.
Something about Captain Henry Cavill.
Okay, Henry Cavill is best for James Bond, but I don't think he will do better. He will do it after being snubbed the last time. Okay,
he was not snubbed the last time.
He
was young. He was very young when he auditioned back in 2005 before he went to Daniel Craig.
Now his lips don't full, everywhere don't full, so he can do it. I mean, just that I don't want him there.
James Bond?
Yes.
Why?
You can't reach time for you to fight. You can't they give warning. No, don't.
But that's the thing now. If it's fight, Henry Cavill can fight. Person that was reloading blow in Mission Impossible 4.
Oh, Henry Cavill. Oh, yes.
Who do you think we're talking about?
My mind was going
Anthony
to
Starr.
No, Aaron Pierre.
Yes.
Time for fight.
Well,
you give terms and conditions where you go kill the people.
Anyways, guys, it's time for us to say our big bye-byes and our
So what music are we leaving them
with? I'm leaving you with Sanwo Hiroyuki, and this is the soundtrack to Solo Leveling. Guys, have a fantastic evening.
I apologize for this.
You must enjoy it whether you like it or not.
Look at our feet first.